Welcome to Talking Trash. Please join Jess Steinbrenner from Otter Tail County and myself as we continue to show highlights of the Perm Trade Show.
Reducing, which is the best R for the environment, by definition is the designing, manufacturing, purchasing, or using materials in a way that creates less trash. I mean, pretty plain and simple. It is the most effective of the 3 R's because if we're using less in the first place, we're conserving resources, we're reducing pollution, and it can also save us money. It's a little different between the counties here, but in Otter Tail County, as a business, you pay solid waste service fee based on the amount of trash that you generate.
The same thing in Becker County. So if we can reduce our waste, we can save money.
We can save money.
So the green is not just green color, it's green bills.
That's right. One thing I always like to mention about reduction, because people get a little bit nervous when you start talking about cutting back, because nobody likes to cut back necessarily. But I liken it to dieting. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. You know,
it's
if
not
you're
this
going to
kind
be,
of waste.
yeah, it's a different kind of waistline. But if you want to be successful with reducing waste, you really can start small. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. And reducing lends itself, the word itself, lends itself to comparison. So just looking at what you're using today or the garbage you're generating today and trying to use less tomorrow, create less trash tomorrow. And the best place to start when you're looking at reducing waste is to look in your trash. Get up close and personal with your garbage.
It's fun.
Might not sound like fun to everybody, but if you did look at your trash, you'd find that the average household gets about 100 pounds of unwanted junk mail per year. And usually when we do these presentations, you see people nodding their head because junk mail is such an issue. Also, if you looked at your trash in your household, about 11% is food waste. And we're going to talk about some great ways that you can eliminate or reduce that amount. And then 40% of our trash is paper and cardboard. So one of the ways you can reduce waste is to shop with reduction in mind. Like I said, 40% of our trash is paper and cardboard. Well, a lot of that is packaging. And if you think you're not paying for it, you're wrong. We pay about $1 out of every 11 we spend on packaging. So we're paying for something that we're never going to use, winds up right in the trash, goes to that landfill or incinerator.
Which we pay for again. Yep,
exactly.
To get rid of.
Exactly. So we're in a good position to make some good changes by letting our money talk. And when we have a choice of buying an item that has less packaging, when we make that choice, we're doing a good thing for the environment. Just a couple examples of ways that you can reduce waste by shopping with reduction in mind. Whenever you can choose the least amount of packaging, you're doing a good thing. So you can buy the tomatoes on the vine with absolutely no packaging, or the tomatoes in the plastic clamshell, which is kind of cumbersome to open. It's not recyclable here. Is going to wind up landfilled or incinerated. I like this picture. It's pretty easy to picture this aisle in the grocery store with no packaging at all. If you bought whole melons or whole coconuts, there's no need for the polystyrene, but oftentimes it's that convenience factor.
That's what you're paying for.
That you're paying for, exactly. Concentrate. Anytime you can buy something in a concentrate form, you are doing a good thing for the environment because with the juice in the concentrate form versus the juice on the right here, you're not packaging the water, so we're using less materials for packaging. Just another example, anytime you can avoid single serving items, you're making a good choice for your waste line. Look at the amount of trash that's generated from this one snack for one person. And it's not just groceries that are overpackaged. If you've ever purchased a cell phone lately, it's amazing the amount of packaging waste that's involved. So let your money talk. Choose the option that is not quite as packaged. This was just a box of CDs, computer CDs, that are then wrapped in bubble wrap and then in a bigger box. And yes, this cardboard is recyclable in both Becker County and Otter Tail County. But remember, we talked about reducing is better than recycling. So if we can reduce that waste in the first place. Toys are crazy overpackaged. And there are options for less packaged toys. They are out there.
Thanks for watching. And please join us for next week as we talk about ways we generate our trash.